four-device system.
It's
Fortified
devices.
four-device system.
For when we're left to our own devices.
Thank you for coming back and joining us if you decided to come back. Or maybe you're just scrolling through and you'll never come back again. So bye, but thanks for tuning in.
You make a better intro.
Hi, Alan Grissett. Well, let's see. What was the big thing that happened today? Well, I met these cats in Chinatown that I only have seen from a distance before. They're these tiny cats.
Hi, Dennis.
Like store cats. And usually they're just hiding. But today I got to hang out with them. That was nice.
Hi, John. Hi, Michael.
They're funny. There's a lot of cats around here. So I take pictures of them.
There was this red plastic stuff in the picture you sent me. Hey, Jim. Welcome back. Thank you. There's this red plastic strings, and I thought you were showing me that the cat got a mouse, and that was the mouse guts. Hello, Esther. But I misinterpreted it. So, welcome to the kitchen show. Craig Ventresco and I play a discrete set of music here in our kitchen every day. And we live stream it to Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Facebook is over here. YouTube is over here. TikTok is over here. And Instagram is over here. Craig Ventresco and I play a discrete set of music here in our kitchen in San Francisco every day because we know thousands of old songs from the 1890s through the 1930s. Hi, PDD. Hi, Benjamin. From South something. Thanks. I have to see if there's any way we can fix YouTube so I can read the comments. It's such a problem. Anyway, hey, Pony. Yeah, we know all these old songs. We write songs too. So we can play a discrete set that is a different set of music every day. And we have been doing that more than 1,500 times since the beginning of the pandemic. And we are so grateful that we can do this because of the support of listeners like you. Anyway, I think that does it. Hi, Mike. Hi, Dottie. The wobbly something.
The wobbly walk.
What a treat to have you share your talents. Thank you. Thank you, Dave the hacker. I can't read your username because the device has to be so far away because we're vertical. Anyway. Cool, the wobbly walk. That's cool. Okay, so then we're just gonna do I ain't got nobody and I don't want nobody but you. And here we go. Why are you jealous of me? You have no reason to be. Where have I given you cause to suspect me? Huh? Answer me that. I'm with you most every night. I'm seldom out of your sight. Still you look at me suspiciously. You know that I ain't got nobody and I don't want nobody but you. I'd have my hands full of trouble if I started in to double cross you. I don't want to trifle and I'm not gonna trifle, it's true. I know that if I start to run around, you'll start to run around too. So if you see me walking with anyone, talking with anyone now, believe me, it's strictly business and how. And let me tell you that I don't do to others what I don't want the others to do. No, no, I ain't got nobody and I don't want nobody but you. What are you fussing about? You know I never go out. Whoever pointed a finger at me, huh? What did I do? When you were out with your chums, I'm at home twiddling my thumbs. Look at me suspiciously. You know I ain't got nobody and I don't want nobody but you. I'd have my hands full of trouble if I started in to double cross you. And let me tell you that I don't want to trifle and I'm not gonna trifle, it's true. I know that if I start to run around, you'll start to run around too. So if you see me walking with anyone, talking with anyone now, believe me, it's strictly business and how. And let me tell you that I don't do to others what I don't want the others to do. No, no, I ain't got nobody and I don't want nobody but you. Oh, well, I ain't got nobody and I don't want nobody but you. Outside of one little brother and maybe there's another one too. Oh yes, and I've got an uncle and you know what an uncle will do. He knows I'm just a little orphan so he calls on me often, that's true. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You know my cousin Bill, sometimes my cousin will call. He'll kiss me, sure, but we're relations, that's all. And if you deprive me of my sweet little cousin and my cute little uncle, I'm through with you. 'Cause I ain't got nobody and I don't want nobody. I ain't got nobody and I don't want nobody but you, dear. That's I ain't got nobody and I don't want nobody but you. That's the other I ain't got nobody. Hello, Tim. Hello, Sarah.
called The Steamboat Rag by Ernie Burnett. That was written in 1914, which is the same year that That's a Plenty was written. And it has the same melody in parts of it. But That's a Plenty is a way, way, way better known song today, of course. I've always wondered which came first, who took what from whom. Maybe we'll play That's a Plenty later, too.
Hi, Gabe. Thanks for your comment. Gabe says, nice. Katie landed 2 hours ago.
Hi, Katie.
Where'd you come from and where'd you go, Katie? What kind of guitar is he playing?
But you haven't the wings of an angel, so Katie, keep your feet on the ground.
Oh my God, you gotta sing that. That is very germane to the comments.
Oh, 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 Katie McShane, keep away from that aeroplane. Oh, gee, do you wanna fly like Lindy? One kick, and I will fly you out that windy. Oh, 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 Katie McShane, you're insane to be flying around. Well, look, there comes your pop, and he's been out on a tear. Just look at him start to run when I get him up in the air. With the wings of an angel, so Katie, keep your feet on the ground. You go canoeing 'cause you swim like an eel, and many a time you walk back from an automobile, but you haven't the wings of an angel, so Katie, keep your feet on the ground. You're insane to be flying around. Ah, look, there's your pop, and he's been out on a tear. Just look at him start to run when I get him up in the air. But you haven't the wings of an angel, so Katie, keep your feet on the ground.
So great. Was just listening to Moonglow. Oh, awesome. Thanks. C well, S well, A wool. I can't read your username, but thank you. I think it has 25 in it. Katie, yeah, that was a perfect song for you right now. My goodness, that's hilarious. I love that Craig knows so many songs. He has a song for every occasion, and he could just bust out singing at any time, in any situation.
Yeah. What's the next song?
It's true.
Nobody wants that.
Sometimes, though, I do want it, though. I like it. And sometimes
like at the bus station, when everybody wishes that there would be silence.
You know that I don't even notice it anymore, but I'm constantly in situations around the house, and then Craig will bust out with a song about that situation. Because he does know a lot of songs. What kind of guitar is he playing? This is a Wyatt Wilkie guitar. Wyatt Wilkie made it. And it's a really good guitar. You want one like it? You gotta look up Wyatt Wilkie. Wilke. Or you could just go to the website and drool over the pictures of the guitars. Because they're worthy of drool.
Yeah, I always drool on this guitar to keep the finish clean.
That's why it's so shiny.
Oh, my little honey pin a rose on me. I am just as happy as a bumblebee. We must see that big parade, hear that hear the band playing down the street. Got to buy the tickets for a big box seat. Oh, hear them, oh, hear them. Ain't that music grand? Let's go, let's go. I've got to see that show on Circus Day. Just see that mule dressed up in pants. See Salome do the hoochie dance. Watch those acrobats tumbling down. See that great big funny clown. Look out for that big grizzly bear. He's a frightfully biter on Circus Day. It comes around but once a year. Oh, my honey, ain't you glad you're here? Check inside, investigate, and the monkeys we will pasticate. Oh, you Circus Day. Oh, just stand it. Listen, honey, listen to the bugle blow. Keep your eyes wide open and we'll see the show. See that bareback rider jump. See that camel's great big hump. Elephants are dancing to the circus tune. See the possum riding on the big baboon. Just hear them, they cheer them. Hear the people yell. Sit down, sit down. I want to see that clown on Circus Day. Oh, see that mule wearing pants. See Salome do the hoochie dance. Watch those acrobats tumbling down. See that great big funny clown. Watch out for that big grizzly bear. He's a frightfully bite on Circus Day. It comes around but once a year. Oh, my honey, ain't you glad you're here? Watch the rabbit tumbling down. See that great big funny clown. Oh, you Circus Day. You Circus Day.
That's called Oh, You Circus Day.
I shuffle.
Hey, Manny. Wyatt lives right down the road from me in Royston on Vancouver Island. So cool. I couldn't remember the name of your town. I was thinking it was Comox. I think that festival was in Comox. Whoa, that's a ride. Thanks for your comment, Brian. I love y'all repertoire so much. Thank you, official band of Baldwin. Thank you. Hey, Judy. Thanks for your comment. Hey, Ben. Please play Tiptoe Through the Tulips. Do you know that one, Craig? Do you sing it?
Not really. I mean,
We don't really
know the words, but I don't.
You just play it.
Yeah, I'd rather just play it.
Let's start a fundraiser for another mic. Yeah, it's complicated to explain, but that wouldn't work. But thank you. That's very good thought. Yeah. Thanks for your comment, Billy. Two of the most badass musicians I know. Thank you. Hey, Dan, thanks for your comment. Hey, Brad, thanks for your comment. Sorry I can't read your username on YouTube. Someone asked Tim, thank you for your comment on YouTube. It would be awesome if Crumb would jam with you guys. It's so funny, we get that. Hold on. Beal. You ask a question. Okay, so first of all, it'd be great to get Crumb jamming with you guys. Yeah, well, Crumb was on our show. If you look it up, there's a show that we did. It's like 1170 something. Yeah, Crumb came and did our show. He's an old friend of ours. So we already played with him. Craig played with him in England. Craig went to London to play.
Well, I went there to have tea with the Queen of England, actually. That was the main reason I went.
They gave Craig all these like records, like these like limited edition records with Crumb's drawing on the record.
But they didn't punch any holes in the records. Yeah.
I can't get Craig to sell them. I'm like, Craig, you gotta sell those. Get them out of here. But they gave them. They're like
for sale, cheap. You can buy them cheap.
I'm like, Craig, you gotta sell those. Oh yeah. So anyway,
we are trying to get rid of clutter around here, though.
So what else is there? Oh yeah, how'd you wind up in a foreign country touring with Sierra Farrell? That's so funny. It's such a good story.
Oh yeah, I always bash my guitar into the stage, man. Always. That's why
Does he have loose and bash his guitar?
That's why I use only the best guitars I can get my hands on.
Is Craig playing an archtop?
Yes. Sort of, I get. Yeah, it's an arch top.
Hi, Dan. Sweet Georgia Brown. Do we have the words, though? No girl, no gal made has got a shade on Sweet Georgia Brown. I don't know the words. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, so neat. Oh, that's
You
not
gotta
my
put it in your key. All right, we're gonna play it. I'm gonna play the bells on it. Thanks for your request, Dan. It's so fun. Hey, Jade. Hi, guys. Thanks for playing. Thanks for your comment. Hi, Newland.
Got a shade on Sweet Georgia Brown. Two left feet, but oh so sweet is Sweet Georgia Brown. They all sigh and wanna die for Sweet Georgia Brown. You know it, God. You know I don't lie, not much. Folks been said she knocks them dead when she lands in town. Since she came, why it's a shame how she cools them down. And the fellas that she hasn't yet, well, it's the fellas that she ain't met. Georgia claimed her, Georgia named her Sweet Georgia Brown. Yeah, Meredith.
Busting out with A flat on me.
Yeah, you can.
I don't hold it against you, but I mean, seriously. That was Sweet George Brown. Fantastic. Thank you, Izzy. Very nice. Thank you, Jenna. Do his groupies follow him from town to town? Yes, because he lives in San Francisco and I do follow him. Played music with my dad. Best memories ever. Sounded great. Thank you. Thank you, TikTok mama. Thank you, Chris, for your hearts. Nice job. Thank you.
Hi, Alan Wilson.
Hi, Alan. What's up?
Glad to see you in here, man.
Sweet Georgia Brown. All right. Anywho, want to do Out of the East, or do you want to do Three Little Words? Let's do Three Little
I'd
Words.
like to hear you do Three Little Words.
Yeah, that's the one I
like
want.
that song.
I
I
do
like
too.
all your songs, but I haven't heard you do that in a while.
Three Little Words. All right. Hi, Noel. Incredibly great stuff. Thank you.
Hey, Noel.
Three little words.
All right.
Three.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love
for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear
3 little words, 8 little letters that simply mean I love you. I used to pay no attention whenever I'd hear some lonesome Romeo mention I love you, my dear. Now I wanna hear it each time you draw near. 3 little words that that wonderful phrase. To hear those 3 little words, that's all I'd live for the rest of my days. For what I feel in my heart, they tell sincerely. No other phrase could say it half so clearly. 3 little words, 8 little letters that simply mean I love you. I'd give for that wonderful phrase. To hear those 3 little words, that's all I'd live for the rest of my days. For what I feel in my heart, they tell sincerely. No other phrase could tell it half so clearly. 3 little words, little letters that simply mean I love you. That simply mean I love you.
Thanks for your comment, Heather. I love you. Love you too. We got a request for Hong Kong Blues from Robert. Thanks for your request, Robert. We got a request from Jade for Sunny Side of the Street. Let's see. What should we do? Walk with no one and talk. Wait, let me figure that out. Walk. We can probably just do it. I would have done it on the auto harp if my auto harp is in tune. It's really out of tune. And I respect Craig too much. I love you too. Thank you, Talon. I love you too. Thanks for your comment, Talon. Yeah, but I respect that you don't like when instruments are out of tune because you have a really good ear.
I don't have that good an ear. I just don't like out of tune instruments. But if you want to play the auto harp, play the auto harp. I'm not.
I know, but I don't want it to be not fun for you.
Walk with no one and talk with no one, and I was so full of shadows. Then one morning you passed, and I brightened at last. Now I greet the day and complete the day with a song in my heart. Happiness was on the way when you taught me how to say, grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries by the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear that pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with the blues on parade, but now I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I haven't got a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Walk with no one and talk with no one, and I was so full of shadows. Then one morning passed, and I brightened at last. Now I greet the day and complete the day with a song in my heart. Happiness was here to stay when you taught me how to say, grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries by the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Coat and bit of hat, and that happy tune is your step. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with the blues on parade, but now I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I hadn't got a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street.
Thank you. Thanks, Prissy. Meredith, you look great in red. It makes me happy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Por favor. Thank you. I'm following. Thank you. Thank you for following. That helps. My dog loves this music. Your dog has great taste in music. But wow, your name is Kat and you have a dog. That's great. that one.
That's the New Orleans Shuffle. We'll be back tomorrow with more songs. We love you guys a lot. Thank you very much for tuning in. And if anybody out there listening, either
Y'all's rock. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for the roses, Matt. I'm not sure what all that means, but I do appreciate it. I know it means it's a gift. I appreciate your gift. Scott says, pennies from heaven. We'll play it tomorrow. Can you come back?
if anybody out there listening either tonight in the present or in the past, say many years ago, or maybe in the future, if any of you are listening, thank you. And if any of you, especially from the future, feel like sending us tips, that would be great. Because I'm sure pretty soon $300 will be like nothing. And anyway, if you're in the present, we really do appreciate any tips. They help us significantly to keep this going. This is our 1500th and 11th show.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's 1508 according to Judy, and she's never wrong.
1508.
I thought it might be 1509, but it's 1508. And thank you so much, for your ongoing support, you guys. We make our living doing this, and it's quite amazing. I mean, we just have our own thing. Like, we don't rely on corporate revenue. We don't rely on ad revenue. By corporate revenue, I mean, like, payouts from Spotify and Google and all that. We get a few cents from those payouts, but what we make our living on is just direct donations from listeners like you. Or to steal a line from PBS, viewers like you. And we appreciate it so much. We've been able to keep this going for the past 5 years, which is so cool. We have our PayPal and Venmo. Do y'all play every night? Hey, Kevin. Yeah, we play every night at 8 p.m. except Fridays and Sundays. So we'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. That is San Francisco time. We're here in San Francisco in our kitchen in our apartment. And we are every night at 8 p.m. San Francisco time. That's Greenwich Mean Time -7 this time of year, as we are in Pacific Daylight Savings Time, I think, since it's June. It's July. It's July already. Shoot, I couldn't read your comment before it faded away on YouTube. Craig's playing We're in the Money. Anyway, we have links on every show to our Venmo and PayPal and even our P.O. box. It's definitely July. Thank you, Jane. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And the day of the week is Tuesday. It's always good to know. And we thank you. We thank you more than we can say for all your ongoing support. You know who you are, and we love you. Yeah, don't go off.